say something, please. I'm sorry to interject you. The thing is, if you look at this case, if you don't put emotion to this case, what the information house is not what really happened to this guy. There is more to it. This is just a script that they put out that script in order for law. Nigerian law should not arrest anybody. If you look at this case, that is why they all went to court. They had inconsistency in their statement. Because if something should happen and 5 people are there, their account should be the same. Their account should be the same. People should just leave the emotion aside. Let us be coordinated in every approach. Forget, oh, this person is higher. People are enjoying this post. Everybody has like a gift. Some hosts are Yoruba hosts that they have their own followers. We need to like coordinate ourselves now. Bring people along. Videos, everything. It is not a must that you want to be probably one advising. People should leave advice for now. Everybody, if you are good at something, discuss on a round table. If you are good in editing this thing, edit stories. People should see that this government is taking us for a ride. We should just leave argument, leave any information for now, leave the information on the ground. We have professionals doing their work. Let us leave that side. Leave that side. I have information, I have something. Leave it. If you have information, send it to Baba inbox. They will see it there. And probably call somebody, I've said something to this person or this thing. Let us handle this case in a coordinated way. You can't just wake up in a day. Some people will just dream. Their dream, they will say, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Let's coordinate ourselves. People should like have meetings. This is the way we will do this thing. This is the way, strategies. Because the way this thing is going, the case in court, people are not even talking about it. Most people are not interested with the case in court. People are just talking based on their own emotion and sentiment. If you look at this case, people are not really talking about people will just wake up. Next Sunday I have to say this to Baba. I have to hear the information. And the same thing, people have repeated. Keep repeating the same thing every time, and there is no new thing. Anything you are thinking today, send it somewhere. Somebody has said it 6 months ago. So let us, I beg our people, if you have professionals among us, lawyers, people with policing background, because Nigerian case is different from UK or abroad case. So Nigerian case, you have to use sentiment. Because there are some people that really believe Wunmi's story. Some people are just supporting Wunmi based on the fact that but we need to sell information out for them to open their eyes that this is what really happened. If you look at Nigerians now, most Nigerians, people that are really interested on this case are people abroad. Most Nigerians does not even know what happened. They don't know any information about what is going on. They don't know most of these players we talked about. So we just need to like coordinate ourselves. Some people should be, if it's Twitter, if it's on Twitter now, you have a page on Twitter. Tell your followers, if you are doing program, hello, share kini, hello, let us do strategy.
We're talking about the policemen that didn't do the right job.
I know what this is. Like I understand. I understand where you are coming from.
I'm just bringing you back home.
Yeah, I know. But to me, Nigeria, you need to understand Nigeria. Without sentiment, Nigeria is not. We are saying one justice. But you should understand that in Nigeria, people compromise their position based on collecting bribe or influence. You get the only reason why somebody will do a case right is that if he knows that probably if he does this thing, there will be repercussion. You get, but those repercussions, we are not doing it. We need to start calling out people. That you understand? It is not abroad that the judge is not probably will do the right thing. There are loads of sentiment going on. We need to sell our own sentiment too. It's not just going to be a free ride that, okay, we are taking this case to court. All this delay, they had it for a reason. They never knew this case would still be around by this time. So we need to add strategies to it. Somebody else should talk, please.
Yeah, engineer, I quite understand you, but there is a challenge about a case like this, which is within the public domain. There is a big challenge about it. And one of the challenges starts from trust. Trust is a major problem. The people who we've seen to be in the position of strategy have caused a lot of challenges to this justice. And I will tell you today, it's not that Nigerians did not know what to do or we are not wise enough. We are. It's not that we just want to be coming up on social. In fact, it's not that we just want to be coming on social media for justice. The justice started from this black app. And so far, I can tell you that yes, it has moved. Now, when you talk about people of influence, we've seen some of them coming in. But instead of many of them to use it in a positive way, it rather go on the other side. All the musicians, all the artists, the celeb that we have in Nigeria, where are they today? A big shame to all of them. In the name of, I don't want to be attached to this case. Do you think that we don't have prominent people inside this justice for Mohbad? That they will just keep silent, they will be in FYP, they will be among the commenter and they will keep quiet. It's not that we don't have them, we do. Even the so-called Nigerian police are here, listening. The people that can influence things, they are here. Well, kudos to Berekete for what he has done so far. That's the only person I've ever seen to okay, out of us on socials that have make move. We can say that. It's not that we don't have, this is what we can do, or this is what I'm expert, or what I'm a professional on. But how will it work out? When, number one, you are not in the position of strategy, we can't have everybody there. Two, what about the confidentiality? Which you know that in one way or the other, when trust are being breached, is something that can hurt you. We are telling ourselves some reality in the name of, yes, this is Nigeria, this is how we believe, and this is how we act. So, on this justice for Mohbad. But, however, see, this case of Mohbad, I've learned so much on it. I've learned so much from it. But we have established a lot of things. We have established a lot of things that, number one, justice in Nigeria as at today is zero. Two, the government have no listening here to voiceless people. In fact, what did I say voiceless people? To the citizen. Not to voiceless only. To the citizen. Number three is this. You see, if
yes, sir. Are you going to say zero or selective justice?
Oh my goodness.
Selective is better.
Selective justice.
Yeah.
Selective justice. Then number three is this. You see, all the human rights activists that we have in that country, so-called Nigeria, I would tell them they are all doing something that I've ever seen in my life when it comes to human rights. I believe as a human right, they're supposed to stand for the voiceless people. But I didn't see that happening here. They rather say that I've made this name, I don't want to come to this dirty thing. Why? Yes, it is about public. We know how it can be. But you as a professional, why can't you stand on it and let us know that this is where you're standing as a human right? All the senior advocates that we have in Nigeria, how many of them are not aware of this case as of today? Going to a month now, the Federal House of Assembly are aware of this case. The motion that they have moved, which is on an emergency, have to go into that domain only, and we have not seen the effect, or we have not felt the effect. What about the other sectors? What's going on? See, a lot of things that I've learned about this justice. This is not only about justice for Mohbad. This is a justice for all. And if we fail as a public on this justice for Mohbad, I can only imagine how many number of injustice, let me use this word, how many number of people that will receive injustice in that country. Who is fooling who? Are you saying that our government did not know what to do? The judiciary that we have in Nigeria, is it that they don't know what to do? They absolutely know. The powermongers, they should not stop. But they should remember that one day, one single day, the owner of that soul will call for it. And I want to know how they are going to fight it. They should continue. They should not stop. I've never seen a country whereby things will happen like this. Your citizens are clamoring for something, and you feel like the best thing that you can do is to deceive them. You come to the public and tell us that you are doing this test in United States of America. How on earth, as a government, you would do that? How on earth? We are talking about millions of people. Millions of people. Licit. And you feel that you are doing the best. You have no reason. You have no cause for you to address that public. Even to apologize. And you think that's the best. Do you think that we public don't know what we are doing? Do you think that we are so jobless? I have my to-do in my front, and I'm looking at it, and I still have to join justice for Mohbad. And the task that I didn't finish yesterday, I still have to carry it over. You think that I don't have something to do? This is more than being unfair. It's just crazy. It's just crazy that in a country like Nigeria, we have every arms of government, we have everything that it takes for us to seek justice, and yet we are still here till this time. I'm surprised. People die on the street in Nigeria and nothing happened. You rather see our governor coming out to say that, is this the first time someone would die in Nigeria? Value for life is minus 100. Not even is 0. No sympathy, no empathy. Abba. Nigerians, wake up. Everybody will become rebels as time goes on. That's just it. People do and undo, and nothing happens. All the petitions that have been written, what's going on about them? You rather put them under the carpet or keep that person silent. Why? Is that a country? Is that a place for people to live? When there is no right for anything. Nigerians, I think they should even rather change that name so that we won't be called Nigerians again, because it's just so ashamed of, even when you are saying this and when somebody or where things are working, we have system, but where is that system? Is it working? Absolutely negative. Justice for Mohbad. I don't know. It's not that we are not reasonable person. It's not that we don't know what to do. It's not that it's not that we can't hurt. How many youth in Nigeria today can ride a car of their own freely? You rather see somebody stopping them on the road and they will tell you as a small boy, how do Abba, please, let me just, I don't know if it will just be as if maybe I'm raking. I didn't see anything as Nigeria is concerned anymore. I didn't see anything. But this justice will get it. We get it. And I'm just praying that they didn't delay it. I am praying that they didn't delay it. Because what it will cost them, it will be more than what it is right now. It will be more than what it is right now. They will still think that Nigerian youth are lazy. We are not lazy. We are not lazy anymore. When they hear it, it will shock them.
Running down.
Can I talk, please? Hello?
They have delayed the justice already. By next month, we are talking of 1 year. They have delayed the justice already. By next month now, we'll be saying 1 year. And that's why sometimes when people are saying the legal team and the Baba, they are not doing anything, it pains me because how many petitions are in this government's hand, this Lagos state hand? How many petitions they all, when they are not even doing anything about it? Questions people are asking them, this Lagos state, they are not doing anything about it, which is why it's very good to be calling out these people, especially that governor that look like a drunkard. That governor, I don't know how you people called him, that look like a drunkard. They brought out a false message, a script they want to read to the public because they see that the first day the case started, it was getting out of hand. So they prepared a script and came out and read that script. Inside that script, they shoot themselves again. Mohbad's petition is there. He even petitioned a very big institution in Nigeria, which is the NDLA. What did the Lagos State Police do? What did they do? What did they talk about it? They did not say anything. They said they did not arrested Mohbad. You did not arrest him. Why didn't you guys say it when he was alive, when he complained that you people arrested him and give him something to drink? Why didn't you debunk it? But because he is now dead, he cannot defend himself anymore. You said you did not arrest him. And a big personnel also, who is the monarch, was also petitioned. He went and wrote on his Instagram that he did not send Sam Larry. And the police did nothing again. They did not arrest him or call him for cautioning. You did not send him, but they were beating him and they were calling your name. And they threatened to kill him the next time they see him, and now he is dead. What did the Lagos State Police do? Absolutely nothing. And now the people in the house again, they were there also. Till when he died, you did not arrest any one of them. Even when the truth is coming out, with the script the Lagos State Police wrote, when the witnesses are coming out and saying that's not what happened, yet you people are not doing absolutely nothing. You are not doing nothing. Instead, they are trying to cover up a big suspect. They claim that this is the primary suspect. They're doing everything to prevent her from talking. The judge is not agreeing to sign the document for her to come to the inquest and talk. The police wrote their own script they want to give out about the nurse. And now we are on it, and then another Olori Bugu Koni Dafuni Karimo come out again just to distract us. Everything is just they are just trying to frustrate everybody in this justice. They're just trying to frustrate people. The case is very clear. A very simple case to solve. But just because there are big dogs are involved in this case, they are trying hard to hide everything under the carpet. The truth is out there. Everything is out there. Everything is glaring. With your own statement, someone bled profusely. It's like even the one that wrote that statement did not even finish junior secondary school. Because if you finish junior secondary school, you will not wrote that kind of word that's said profusely in your script. And then you did not arrest anybody. Because if you use the words profusely, you must know that that's a very big term you used. For someone to be bleeding profusely, and people are around there, they did not do absolutely nothing about it. You should have known that these people deserve to be arrested. Because for you guys to see someone, blood is coming out, gushing out profusely. You did absolutely nothing, and now it leads to his death. And then you people are here saying rubbish. It's like the one that wrote that statement did not finish his or her secondary school. With your own statement, no be saying now we talk more. Now una gon come out, can't say everything. Or were you thinking that when you put that big English, there are no educated people that will interpret it? Or you think you will be stupiding people with that? Someone, if these people were working, even to the phone forensic is very simple. They would have been tracking these people that witnessed in that house. They would have been tracking them even on social media. All their postings they are doing on social media. Everything is clear there. Darusha accepted on social media that he embalmed Mohbad because he saw his dad. They did the same thing to his dad. And now that same Darusha went on to the police station and said he is Adora. But after accepting it first, and they did nothing. Police did nothing. Even when they petitioned them, they did nothing. And people will be saying the Baba is not working, the legal team are not doing anything. Are we not seeing what is playing?
Well, it is well. It is really well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything to the host and the panelists and all the commenters. This thing I want to say is personally my opinion, and nobody should hold anybody responsible for it. That's a disclaimer. All right. Do you know that as soon as we have a government in Lagos State transferring himself to Abuja, I knew that Nigeria would be in chaos. Please, this is my personal opinion. The high-handedness of Lagos State that used to be cut short whenever they get to Abuja has now been given more length by having the same government that is running Lagos State, running the same Abuja at the same time. I knew it was a disaster. This is not a political talk. We are talking about people that have foresight. I'm talking about people that have wisdom, assessing issue before it happens. The same people that have masterminded the killing of youth protesting during NSAS in 2020, if I'm right, are the same people that are behind the crime of many other youths, including Mohbad, in Nigeria, with no hope or with no mindset of giving them justice. These are the leaders that do not care about the future of Nigeria, but they are rather busy about this present situation of Nigeria, taking away our natural resources and starting them abroad where they hope to go and retire by the time they are chased away from their present high seat. These are the people that did not have any integrity or any respect for humanity whatsoever. These are the politicians that will go a long way to divide Nigerians and rule them in the process. These are the politicians that will withhold the workers' salaries few weeks to the election and come out on the election day to give them 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira in order to buy their votes, because they say an hungry man is an angry man. That was before. Now, an hungry man is now a senseless man. Because even when you see your enemy with carrots, you know he's an enemy, but you beg him or her to give you that carrot for that moment so that you can survive. These are the politicians that have turned Nigerians from citizens to asylum seekers. These are politicians that have turned our natural resources to private properties. These are same politicians that will do anything they can to install their stooge and their children in a political post when they know that they are no more fit to rule in that position. These are politicians that have taken us as slaves, not only physically, but mentally. These are politicians that will tell you we cannot pay 150,000 naira as minimum wage, but they will be buying multi-million dollars of cars for themselves to ride on the same road that they use taxpayer money of Nigerians to build. These are politicians that will tell you Nigerians cannot afford free education, and yet they take little of our that money that they should have used to make education more accessible to Nigerians and stash it abroad or use it to send their own children abroad. These are politicians that they will make sure that they do not make laws that will benefit the ordinary citizen, but to protect their cronies. These are politicians that believe that they are the next to rule the country because of whatever rubbish agreement they had with the predecessors, even though when they know fully well that they have no capacity or integrity to rule that same country. These are the politicians that they have obvious signs of dementia, and yet they will tell you that it's only death that can take this position from me. These are the same politicians that many people will die and they will be telling you, are they the first person to die? These are the politicians that will give people 2,000, 3,000, 1,000, go and say no to protest or go and protest in my favor without minding what will happen to those people while their own children are in abroad studying. These are the politicians that they will die and their family members will tell you that let us put AC in their grave because they know that they are going to fire, but they think AC will give them cool landing in fire. These are the same politicians that have told that they are going to they are going to do what? That they ban importation, but they never stop importing cars from overseas. Is that not wonderful? These are the politicians that they will tell you, consume local food, yet they are getting their cupboard stock from abroad. These are the politicians that will tell you there's no money, yet they go to parties, they are carrying olosho, and they are giving them hard-earned currency that we will work for as taxpayers. These are the politicians that have turned our potential productive young girls to social media oloshos and peku seller. These are the politicians that have glorified non-entity and mediocrity rather than celebrating hard work. These are the politicians that they will have a case in court because they have embezzled $200 billion, and yet they will get to court. The magistrate or the judge will tell them to go and pay $2 million fine and go home. And when they get home, they will go and arrange for Thanksgiving in church, and the pastor will be saying, "Bless you, bless you, bless you." These are the politicians that have used the future of that country to get loan from China, from Paris, only for them to sit down in a round table and share that loan within themselves. These are the politicians that we see a qualified individual to fit in the position, and yet they will put their code in there because they don't expect any progress to be made anyway. These are the politicians that will tell you, when they want to get to a position, they will tell you, within 100 days, if I don't perform, do this, do that. But as soon as they get there, they will tell you, Nigeria don't spoil, not be today. Oh. We cannot do anything. Oh. If you don't give us 12 years, we not going to do anything. Now tell me, the problem we are having concerning justice for Mohbad is an extension of the problem that is happening in the whole country. The whole country is in a chaos. I'm not political, but nothing is working under this present government. That's why when I look at my colleagues, even though they are learned, but they were part of those people that advocated for this present government to be there, I look at them and I shake my head. And then, in their hypocrisy, they are in abroad. They have never gone home since this man got to the throne. Why didn't they go home? You want to ask me? If you ask me, who I'll go ask? But because they are selfish and they are wicked. Same politicians that will give guns, give machete to youth during the elections. And after they have used them, they will dump them. Forgetting to collect the weapons from them. And releasing them to ordinary men in the country as rabid dogs to kidnap and kill them. People always say the citizens are the representative of their country. But I put it to you, the leaders, they are the ones that have brought Nigerians to its knees. They brought Nigeria to its knees. Concerning the justice for Mohbad, Wunmi is not the one that is throwing her weight around you. In fact, Wunmi has no weight. But Liam is the one throwing his weight around because of his political affiliation. But Liam is the one destroying justice for Mohbad. Who is Wunmi? Wunmi is a shallow thinker. Wunmi is not wise at all. It is Baba Liam that has gone to invest his illicit fund into making sure that justice will not be served. Throwing his political influence around to make sure that Lagos state government look the other way while the road is on the other side. It is Baba Liam that has the same connection with the one sitting on the throne at the federal level. Are you telling me the one at the federal level does not know about what Mohbad or how Mohbad died, or does not know that we are clamoring for judgment? Has he ever come out to say a statement about it? Because he has seen it that these people, they will shout, and then when they are tired, they will go. The same treatment that was given to NSAS protesters is the same treatment they plan to give to this justice for Mohbad. They never planned for Mohbad to get any justice. Somebody was telling me sometimes ago, maybe it was Falana that said they should go and assume Mohbad. I laugh at his or her mediocrity. I laugh in Chinese. Which Falana? The government knew that the only antidote they had at that point, when protest was spreading from state to state, was to say we will do something. Even though they never planned to do anything. But they knew that would calm the hearing nerves. And that's why they said they should go and assume Mohbad.